Keith asks, are you a GAF Master Elite Scott? And what percentage of your roof sales are Golden Pledge?
That's a great question. Yes, we are. We got in the President's Club this year. We were pretty pumped about that. The so oddly enough, as bad of a year as we see in leads this year, like we're just not seeing the volume of leads, but we're selling at a much higher rate. And we're selling a shitload of Golden Pledge roofs. We've white labeled it and call it, Rain Stoppers Platinum. But
What does that mean for the
the golden,
uninitiated?
yeah, so the Golden Pledge roof is, and James here he's going to sell uh platinum Owens Corning platinum roof, I think, or something. I can't remember what it's called, but they're pit for pat. So it's huge material warranty, 50 years is what GAF is, and then a labor warranty that's ridiculous. Like, and depending on what we do and certain things, it's either 25 or 30 years. They've extended it up to like 30 on some different situations now. So huge warranty is what it amounts to. There's a lot that goes into, yeah, platinum preferred. I couldn't remember the exact name, but yeah. There's material that goes into it you have to use all GAF matching accessories. I have to pay GAF an additional fee to file that warranty. It actually costs us money to file that warranty. But it's real. I mean, we have literally, we've got some contractors in the area that have went out of business, and we have went and filed claims with GAF. Like, physically, I have personally went and done warranty claims that GAF's called me to do, and they pay me to do them. So, but yeah, so this year we're selling a pretty high tick. 2 years ago, was it 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago. I didn't even offer anything but Golden Pledges, and we sold a bunch of them. But where things started, you could tell last year the shift was coming where things were tightening up a little bit. So we started offering a couple other systems, and this year again, we still offer those lesser warranted systems. But I can tell you, oddly enough, we are selling Golden Pledges at a higher tick than anything else. So I would say right now, probably 40% of our roofs are Golden Pledge roofs. And that's against metal, that's against System Plus warranties, and that's against a non-warranted shingle roof. So the biggest percentage of our roofs are Golden Pledges, surprisingly.
Is Timberline UHGZ? Is that?
There's UHDZs. So UHDZ, I believe, is one that you can get the 30-year labor. That's the new line.
Yeah.
They're thicker, they're heavier.
Yeah.
But the HDZs, yeah, you can actually get a Gold Pledge with natural shadows. And I didn't know that because in my market they don't even sell natural shadows.
Yeah.
But Zach sells natural shadows in Arizona, and he puts Gold Pledge warranty on them.
Oh wow.
So you just have to use all the accessories. So
yeah, the whole system and
Yep. So
interesting.
mhm.
I was just on we went and shot at that job site for Here Roofing here in Newton, Georgia, and was up there on the shingles taking photos and videos with the crew, and they're putting on UHDZ. So that was a crazy roof. It was a historic home. They had to redeck the entire roof because they were tearing off the old shingles, and it was this was like 150-year-old home, and you could tell it was like the original roof slats. It was the slats, and they're just like they're tearing off the shingles, and the slats are just crumbling.
Oh my gosh!
So they had to redeck the whole thing end to end. And it was crazy because it started super early. We didn't get there till 11, but I think they started super early, and we left at 7 p.m. and they were still shingling. They still had like maybe half the roof to go.
Wow.
And they hadn't put the ridge caps on or anything. It was a crazy roof, 50 square, and it had a flat section too. It was wild. But yeah, I guess they were probably getting Golden Pledge then.
Yeah, well, probably. I
Probably.
mean, as long as they were using the ice guard where it goes, the right felt, right ridge vent, things like that. Yeah, for sure. The HDZs are badass. They're nice. They're a good looking shingle, and they're not a designer series price point. That's kind of the idea. I was just at that thing for GAF, and that's the whole idea, is to sell them at a moderate price point, but have that really enhanced look. And I think they did it. It's
That was
just,
it.
yeah, the hardest part now is inventory, just like anything.
Yep, yep, makes sense.